Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, April 16, and I'm here at the store. I am here today from 10 to 1 and 5 to 7, and at 3 p.m. I'll be doing a Facebook Live with a new series I hope to start called Bookshelfies with Bethany, so that should be fun. I'll do some book reviews this afternoon. But this morning I have just a couple of little thoughts. The devotional I'm going to read from references Mark 5, so I thought I'd read you some of that passage. So we have our context. Mark 5:21. Jesus got into the boat again and went back to the other side of the lake, where a large crowd gathered around him on the shore. Then a leader of the local synagogue, whose name was Jairus, arrived. When he saw Jesus, he fell at his feet, pleading fervently with him. "My little daughter is dying," he said. "Please come and lay your hands on her, heal her so she can live." Jesus went with him, and all the people followed, crowding around him. And then in the middle of this passage, he heals the woman with the bleeding issue, touches him and is healed. I'm going to skip over that, even though that's an amazing thing. While he was still speaking to her, messengers arrived from the home of Jairus, the leader of the synagogue. They told him, "Your daughter is dead. There's no use troubling the teacher now." But Jesus overheard them and said, "Jairus, don't be afraid, just have faith." Then Jesus stopped the crowd and wouldn't let anyone go with him except Peter, James, and John, the brother of James. When they came to the house of the synagogue leader, Jesus saw much commotion and weeping and wailing. He went inside and asked, "Why all this commotion and weeping? The child isn't dead, she's only asleep." The crowd laughed at him, but he made them all leave. And he took the girl's father and mother and his 3 disciples into the room where the girl was lying. Holding her hand, he said to her, "Talitha kum," which means, "Little girl, get up." And the girl, who was 12 years old, immediately stood up and was walking around. They were overwhelmed and totally amazed. Jesus gave them strict orders not to tell anyone what had happened. Then he told them to give her something to eat. So the thoughts today come from Let Go, 60 Powerful Truths to Set Your Heart Free by Katie Fultz. Walk boldly and bravely. There's a story in Mark 5 about a very sick and dying little girl. Her dad knew Jesus was coming to town, so he ran to find him and begged him to come heal his daughter. By the time they got back to the house, the little girl had died, and everyone hopelessly said that it was too late. But Jesus said to the family, "Do not fear, only believe." And he walked over to the girl, took her hand, and said, "Little girl, I say to you, arise." She immediately got up and walked around, and everyone stared in amazement. Listen, whatever you are going through today that is causing you worry and anxiety, stop being so afraid and just believe. Believe that Jesus has your best interest in his hand, that he will heal your brokenness and your wounds. Believe that he will call you to rise up, that he will call you to walk in his freedom, just like he did with the little girl in Mark 5. Walk boldly and bravely in that freedom. Turn your eyes to Jesus and stand in amazement of the one who has healed you and set you free. So today we are going to be called to walk boldly and bravely and just believe. Have a great day.